Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just got back a little while ago from from my doctor appointments. I have to do a doctor appointment usually like a day or two before I do chemo, so I go see the doctor. And so today's Thursday the 14th, December 14th. um so I start my new chemo treatment on Monday. So anyways, she sent me to see another specialist because I'm taking medication for the chemotherapy fucked up my thyroid. So uh, she wants me to go see a specialist because the numbers keep going up. They're supposed to be at like 5, 6, something like that, and right now they're at like 50. I'm taking the medication she's giving me. She keeps boosting up the amount of medication, but it doesn't matter. It still keeps going up. So she's like, I gotta send you to a specialist to go see what the hell's going on, see if we can get that under control. I don't know what it really affects because um, I don't feel nothing. I don't feel any sickness or anything like that. So I don't know what the hell's going on with it, but that's that. But the purpose of me making this video today is because I did a post yesterday on Instagram um, about how you know there's a lot of people. I know they mean well. I know they mean well. So I'm not saying that that they don't mean well. You know what I mean? But if you knew how many messages I get a day in my DMs, texts, messages on Facebook, in the messenger, from all kinds of people. People I know, people I don't know. And I think I might have talked about it before in another video, but it continues to happen. You know, um, for some reason, people think they got the cure to cancer, or there's try this treatment, or try this food, or try these mushrooms, or whatever the fuck, you know, they see on WebMD, or they know somebody that knows somebody, you know what I mean? Or, oh, I know somebody that beat cancer by doing this. Like, how do you know that's what it was? Did they stop doing chemotherapy and just do that? Were they doing chemotherapy? Uh, how do you know that? Are you a doctor? You know, you don't know that. If I was to try all the things that people send to me, I'd have to be fucking rich because the stuff that you send me, it's not free. You know, clinical trials, all none of that shit is free. You know what I mean? I'm not a millionaire. I'm about to go through some financial issues pretty soon myself because if I can't get back to work within the next couple weeks, I'm kind of fucked. You know what I mean? I'm to the point right now where it's like, you know what? I might have to just pretend that I'm fine with my doctors, even if I'm sick as hell when I start this new treatment next week. I mean, I've done it before as far as, some years back, I wrecked a dirt bike over in Fontana. I wrecked it pretty fucking bad. And I broke my shoulder and my ribs on my right side, cracked the helmet. I was in intensive care for like 2 or 3 days, some shit like that. Had internal bleeding, and but I got out of the hospital within a week. I went home because they can't really bandage up your shoulder and ribs, so I got sent home with pain medication, and I went right back to work with a broken shoulder, broken ribs. I went back to work. I couldn't stay home because I didn't have no money to stay home, so I went back to work. I'm a truck driver by trade, so it's just imagine this side of your body's broken and you're in there shifting gears. But I had to do what I had to do to go back to work. Um, so I'm to the point where it's like, okay, I might have to do that. I might, no matter how sick I feel, I might have to just suck it up and say, fuck it, man, I gotta go back to work. I can't stay out of work because there's not gonna be no more money coming in. My disability's over in the beginning of next month. So after that, I'm kind of screwed. Um, I even talked to the doctor about it today. She's like, well, let's see how you feel when you do the chemo and see how your body takes it, this new treatment. And then I'll talk to you about it next time I see you. See if I can go ahead and release you to go back to work if you're okay. So, like I said, I might have to play the part, you know what I mean? Which is not too hard for me to do. I'll play the part and go back to work, you know what I mean? Fuck it. But, the thing is that it gets overwhelming after a while. It gets overwhelming because I get the messages every day. Every day. Friends, family, you name it. Strangers. Try this, try that. I heard this, I'm not a millionaire. I can't just go out and just try every fucking drug that people suggest. And it's not the way shit works anyway, And like I said in my messages, the way that I feel, this shit was supposed to happen to me, This is my life. This is my destiny. We all have one. Something happens to you, it was supposed to happen. If you can get through it, you were supposed to. If you can't, you weren't supposed to. That's the way it works. Your prayers don't help. It's been a year already. Cancer still ain't stopped. You know what I mean? That's just the way that I feel. But I appreciate it because I understand that it's like to me when people say they pray for me, it's like they're wishing me well. You know what I mean? That's the way I take it. But you got to stop with all the, oh, try this treatment, try that, and I heard this, I heard that. Man, come on, you're fucking around with my life here. You know what I mean? It's like everybody wants to be the hero or something. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be the hero. Everybody wants to be the person like, oh yeah, I'm the one who sent them that. That's the way I take it sometimes. You know, like, what don't you get? What don't you get? If there was a miracle cure, everybody would have it. It makes it, when I see these things, like, come on. You're going to sit here and tell me that you know the cure to cancer? That your friend took this or took that and they got cured of cancer and you're positive of that? And it was, doctors are like, hey, this is a fucking miracle. This guy, this woman, this guy, whatever, this child, they did this and they beat cancer. Look, this is what you do. It's a miracle. We found the cure. No, there is not a fucking cure. If there is, they ain't going to give it to me. I ain't rich. I just take it the way it comes. You know what I mean? I got to just go to the doctor appointments, do what I got to do. You know what I mean? But it's not, like I said in the post, it's not in your hands, my hands, the doctor's hands. What's going to happen is going to happen. That's it. Whatever's supposed to be is going to be. You know what I mean? Just like I said in the post, just if you want to be supportive, that's cool. I appreciate that. But all the sending me shit, most of the time I don't even look into it. Sometimes I will, most of the time I won't. I might tell you I will, but I'm not going to. You know what I mean? I'm not going to try what you suggest because you're not even fucking going through it. You know what I mean? I got a lot of friends that are dealing with this cancer shit, and not one of them has hit me up and said, hey, you got to try this. You know why? Because they're still fighting fucking cancer. Some have been fighting for 10 years. You know what I mean? Over 10 years. None of them make suggestions about, oh, you should try this or try that. No, because they're still dealing with it, just like I am. It's the people that are not dealing with it that are the ones that are like, oh, try this, try that. Okay, give me the money to try that. Do you know how much it's going to cost to do this clinical trials? It's not free. It's paperwork and shit you got to go through if you want to try these kind of things. Months. It takes months. It's not like I could just make a fucking phone call and be like, hey, check it out, man. I heard you guys got this new fucking pill. I want that pill. It's like, that's not the way it works. I don't know. Everybody thinks that shit's a conspiracy too. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to keep everybody with cancer and get everybody sick, and they're trying to depopulate the earth and all this fucking weird shit. I believe me, I deal with it all the time. I see a lot of conspiracy shit through my friends. We have a little group chat thing on Instagram, And I have a couple of friends that love to throw conspiracy shit out there. And every time I see it, it's like, oh, fuck, here we go, this crap, chemtrails and, the government's doing this and blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, get your shit together. Get your shit together, with all these conspiracy theories and shit, you know what I mean? So I deal with that shit all the time, you know what I mean? So when people send me, it's like most of the time I just say, okay, thank you. So just no, I'm not going to try all that shit. I'm not going to do it. I don't have the money to be doing all that shit. I have insurance. My insurance sends me to the doctors and it gives me my medications and all the shit that I need. I don't need all the extra shit. I don't need all the extra shit. I don't need all the extra messages. I appreciate it. I'd appreciate more the support than all these conspiracies and shit that people send me. It's fucking way out there. The shit that people say, some kind of fucking tranquilizers and shit. I mean, just all kinds of fucking shit. You know what I mean? It's just so much. It's so much and it's overwhelming at times. Sometimes it gets upsetting. Sometimes it gets upsetting. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What makes you think that you found the fucking cure? That you're that special, or whoever you know is that special, and that they're the only ones who know about it. And now you're giving it to me on a fucking golden platter. And now I might be able to beat this shit because your friend said that they know somebody that used this shit. Or they went to Mexico and they did this shit. Or they went to fucking Taiwan. I hear people there's been people tell me, hey, go to Mexico. Okay, give me the fucking money to go to Mexico. What, you think it's free? It's not free. What, do you want me to take out fucking loans for, $50,000 so I can pay my bills and then be able to fucking travel back and forth to Mexico every week or every other week to get treated over there? Come on, man. Like, it's like sometimes you want to shake a motherfucker and be like, hey, get your head out of your ass. What are you talking about? This is not fucking free. This is medication. This is the medical field. Everybody knows in the United States how expensive it is here, especially in California. But people for some reason forget about the financial part about it, and they think like, oh, go to Mexico, go to Japan, or go to China, go to Japan, whatever the fuck, go to Australia. They have this doctor in India. I bet they do. But then why isn't everybody cured then? If there's a doctor in India that knows what the fuck he's doing, he's way out in the fucking boonies in India. You gotta, ride a fucking camel like 50 miles into the desert or some shit to find this fucking doctor that knows all this. It's just weird. I hear a lot of weird shit, and after a while it gets overwhelming. And sometimes they get to say, it's like, man, why don't you shake yourself and get your shit together? It's not free. Okay? You don't know the cure. There is no cure. If there was a cure, then people would have it. Well, the rich people would have it. If there's a cure, rich people can have it. But I can't have it. I'm not rich. So, it's like I said, it gets overwhelming sometimes. It's because it's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's not, here and there. No, every fucking day I'll wake up, look at my phone, and I'll have some miracle fucking cure from somebody I don't know. Sometimes it's from people I know. They heard this from somebody else, and it's conspiracy shit. You know what I mean? It's all conspiracy shit. And this is me having cancer right now, and the shit I'm going through is not a fucking conspiracy. But you're sending me conspiracy shit. Miracle cures and all this other shit. It doesn't work that way. Shake yourself. Because I want to shake you, some of you people, like, hey, get your shit together, man. You're fucking around my life here. You know what I mean? You sometimes it causes stress. Sometimes it's like, I'm not going to read this fucking message. I already can see it. Like when you open up a message, you can see the first, like, hey, I just want to let you know, I'm not reading that shit. Delete. I don't want to hear it. You have a miracle cure, or somebody that knew somebody that fucking took cat tranquilizers and now he's cured. I don't want to fucking hear it. Don't send me that stuff. What's going to be is going to be. If I'm going to make it through this shit, I'm going to make it through it. If I'm not, then I'm not. People, for some reason, think that you're going to live forever. You're not. We're all on the same fucking path right now. You know what I mean? You're on the same path that I'm on. I just have cancer, but you're dying slowly right now. And you don't even realize it. You don't even realize it. You think you have a lot of time, but you don't. You know, the other day I was looking through my phone, and because sending messages for because I'm having a ugly sweater party this Saturday at my house. We're friends and family. You know, we're gonna come over here in the barrage, and I'm gonna get some tamales and some rice and beans and have it here for my friends. And so I'm looking through the phone, and I have I think four, 4 or 5 numbers in the phone of my friends that have died within the last couple of years. I still haven't erased their phone numbers. I still have the text messages uh, that we had. I haven't erased them. Um, and they weren't. They're young. They're younger than me. You know what I mean? Death came and got them out of nowhere. They thought they had a lot. That they had a lot of time. They thought they were gonna live forever. They didn't realize. They didn't realize that they didn't know that they were gonna die young, and they did. You know what I mean? And it sucks, but everybody seems to fucking forget that you're dying just like I am. You know what I mean? You're dying and you don't even fucking realize it. You think you have all the time in the world. It's people like me that have a disease or a sickness that we can come to terms with this shit. Like okay, I'm not all sad. You know, I'm not sad. I'm not fucking pouting. None of that shit. I live my life normal every single day. But I accept what's coming if it's to come. I accept it. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing you could do about it for me. There's nothing that the doctors really can do about it. What's going to happen is going to happen. And that's it. And I've accepted it. And I can move forward with my life. I can. People say, like, man, I'm inspired by the way you are. Well, what else can I do? Could I sit here? Should I sit here and cry all the time and be depressed and, you know, just not eat and lose weight and get all sucked up and shit? You know what I mean? No, I can't do that. You know what I mean? So I just keep on moving. I just keep on going like it's a normal fucking day. You know what I mean? Whether I'm sick or I'm not. And you know, if I'm sick today, well then fuck it. Tomorrow's another day. If I make it through today and I get tomorrow, well tomorrow's another day. Maybe I'll feel a little bit better tomorrow. You know what I mean? But I think by the worst fucking thing I have right now is itch. I itch all the fucking time. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm itchy like I have fucking scabies. I'm itching myself right now. So that's why I'm thinking about that. My back is itching like crazy. I need to get one of those fucking back scratcher things, man, because fuck, man, I be itchy as hell now because of the medication. But anyways, you know, I've come to terms with that. You people that are not sick, that are not have to deal with a disease or a sickness, you are not you are not you know like me. I'm okay with it. I've come to terms with it, but you haven't. For some reason, you people think you're gonna live forever, and you're not. You're fucking dying just like I am. I might just go a different way. That's all it is. You might get hit by a fucking car, and you know you might you know whatever. There's just so many ways you can fucking die. Thousands of ways you can die. You know what I mean? You're not gonna live forever. And you know, like I said, when I go to my phone, I see my friends' numbers in there that have died in the last couple of years, and I started thinking like, in a year from now, who on this list of my friends and these numbers is not going to be here no more after next year? You know what I mean? There's going to be one or two. Somebody's going to die. They'll die young. You know, they'll die of an accident or on a motorcycle. I mean, I have a lot of friends that ride motorcycles. You know what I mean? Who is next? You know what I mean? That wasn't expecting to go. That for some reason thought they were going to live forever. That's why I continue doing things I do and have fun and eat what I want to eat and drink what I want to drink and do what I want to do because you know what? I don't know what tomorrow, if there's, tomorrow might not come. So I'm living for today. And so, but all this little miracle shit that you guys send me, that needs to stop. It's just, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I mean? And again, it gets overwhelming. And it's to me, it's the same thing as when people tell you, or they tell me, Oh, you have cancer? Oh, yeah. My dad died of cancer. Like, oh, that's great. Thanks for telling me that. I really want to hear that. They don't think. When people send you all these little, try this, they don't think. I understand you're doing it for, you're doing it for a good, you're, trying to help out. I understand that. But you're not helping. You're not. You just make people frustrated. You make people not want to read your messages, and I don't want to deal with that shit right now. Delete it. I don't want to even. I don't even want to deal with it. It's like shake yourself, figure it out. You don't. You're not that special. You don't have the cure. You don't know anybody that has the cure. You never will anybody that has the cure. You're just giving me like conspiracy shit that might work. You know what I mean? It's like cut it out already. You know what I mean? The same thing. It's like say, oh yeah, my sister died of cancer. Like great. I'm glad you told me that. Anything else? You got any more fucking salt you want to throw in the wound? You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. But another thing is like instead of like I said, be supportive and all that. That's fine. I appreciate that. Prayers, all that. That's fine. You know what I mean? Even though you know sometimes that can get overwhelming at times too. You know what I mean? Like um, for everybody that knows me knows that I don't believe in religion. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in that stuff. You know what I mean? Everybody that knows me knows that. Yet they don't give a fuck. They'll still be like, uh, still try to, how can I say it? Say all this shit, lies in God's hands and all this, and God's gonna save you. And it's like, come on, man. You already fucking know how I feel, and when you continue to do it, it makes me upset. It makes me not want to talk to you because, like, hey, just wish me well. You ain't got to continue to do that. You don't have to continue to push your shit on me. You're not gonna push your shit on me. I promise you that. I've been this way for a very long time. This is not something that just started. It's been like that for a very long time. Okay? Stop trying to push your shit on me. Stop saying these things. It's like you're doing it. After a while, it seems like you're doing it to be an asshole, to be annoying. When like I don't believe in that. That's the same thing as like saying, for instance, if I was a Muslim and I believe in what they believe in, and you're a Christian and you keep throwing your Christian shit at me, it's like, man, hey, I'm a Muslim, man. Why you keep saying this stuff? Well, I'm not saying this stuff to you, so why are you saying this to me? Quit fucking doing it, man, because now you're doing it to be an asshole. You know what I mean? That's the way that I take it. If you continue to do it and I tell you I don't believe in that stuff, so stop doing that. You know what I mean? Stop doing that shit. Stop saying that stuff to me. My thing is, to be honest with you, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate if you continue to try. If you want to do that stuff on your own time and you want to pray for me on your own time, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Again, to me, it's like it's the thought that counts. But when you constantly try to throw that at me, you know what I mean? Then that's when it starts to get annoying. It's like you're fucking picking at me. That's the way I look at it. You're fucking picking at me. You need to stop doing it. You know what I mean? I just, that's just the way that I feel. You know what I mean? Wish me luck. Be supportive. That's cool. Stop sending me fucking conspiracy theory medications and all that shit. I'm not going to try it. I'm telling you now. I think this should be the last time I should have to say it because I said it before in another video. Whatever you send me, I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to look into nothing no more. I did the other day for another family member. I looked into it. That's it. I'm done. I'm not looking into it no more. I don't want to hear it. You're not going through it. Until you're going through it, then you'll understand. You don't understand because it's not you. You know what I mean? So please stop sending me conspiracy shit. I don't want to hear it. I tell you what 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 I don't mind though. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna read a message that I got the other day, and I'm not gonna say who it's from. And it tripped me out because it was like at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was awake. I was awake. I was fucking around on my phone, which I do every night. I look through YouTube and shit like that. Uh, and so I got a message the other day, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I gotta look at this. It's all weird. Okay. So, so like I said, it's in the middle of the fucking night, and I get a text message. I'm like, "Who the fuck is messaging me in the middle of the night?" You know what I mean? Like, I think it's one of my friends. Something happened, so I open it up, and the first thing that comes, the first part of the message is, "I'm gonna tell you one. I'm gonna tell you one fucking thing, motherfucker." Okay, that's what it says. I'm gonna tell you one fucking thing, motherfucker. So right off the bat, I'm like, "Oh fuck, the fuck is going on?" You know what I mean? Like 1 o'clock, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. It was at midnight. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" Okay, now my mind starts to race. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to fucking figure some shit out. See what the fuck is going on now. It says your character, wisdom, and look on life is always held high to me more now than ever, considering the circumstances. Instead of dwelling on hardships, your ass is posting memes, talking shit, and growing your YouTube channel. The last time I saw you in the barrage, the way you hugged me out of surprise and gave me a kiss on my melon head brought joy, brother. Because we've had a lot of foolish interactions on bike runs. Because we had a lot of foolish interactions on bike runs. That were always fun. I didn't even want to send this text because I know you're gonna be all right. But I'm in my feelings that I want to be gay and send this message at 12 a.m. Love you. So that to me is more of what I would appreciate. Like I said, my message that I put yesterday on Instagram. Just be my friend. Be my family member. Don't be my doctor. You're not my doctor. I appreciate that kind of shit. You know what I mean? This guy has never sent me no fucking conspiracy shit. You know what I mean? Never. I have another friend. Yesterday, won't say his name either. We were having a long conversation through a text, but he says toward the end of the conversation, he's like, "I need you to stick around. Don't go nowhere. I need you around." And I just told him, "I'm not going nowhere. I'm all right. I'm still healthy. You guys see me. You guys see me. You can come to my house. You see me. I'm not serious all the time. I'm only serious here on YouTube. Unless somebody's doing something to me, I'm always fucking around. I'm always joking around. I'm always doing some silly ass shit. Everybody will tell you that. I'm serious here on YouTube. But other than that, like, you want to see what I'm really like? Come by here. You know what I mean? Like I've told people, hey, you can come here. I don't have to know you. As long as you come here with good intentions, as long as you come here with a good attitude, sick or not, cancer or not, you come here and you have a good attitude. We'll all get along. We'll have a good time. You come here and act up, we'll fuck you up. That's it. That's it. There's usually a bunch of motherfuckers in here. You come over here acting up, and we'll fuck you up. They'll take you in the garage next door. That's my buddy's garage. We'll take you in there, fuck you up. You know what I mean? Don't come over here acting stupid. But if you want to come over here and have a good time, hey, we have a good time. We laugh, joke, drink, eat. Nobody fucks with nobody here. I wouldn't even allow that shit here in my house. But if you come here in my house and you act up, we'll fuck you up. But it's never happened. You know what I mean? I had to kick a bitch out of here about a month and a half ago in front of everybody. It was embarrassing for her, but it is what it is. She came over with a bad attitude. She got thrown the fuck out. So I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not hurting. I'm not in any kind of pain. I don't feel sick. I feel tired. That's it. And my feet hurt sometimes. But those kind of things, like the messages like that, I appreciate that kind of shit. My boy Lou Dog, I'll say Lou Dog's name. Lou Dog almost every single day sends me like a little quote thing from the Bible, which I don't mind. He's not trying to push his religion on me. He's just sending me these messages. And he always takes a picture of it. You know what I mean? Which I don't mind. You know what I mean? It's just certain other things I just don't like, that I think that people are fucking poking at me after a while. You know what I mean? Like, because they know that I don't believe in shit, so that I might continue to poke at you, thinking like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. You know, that's another thing that I feel about those people. I'm gonna do what I can to get you. I'm gonna do what I can. I know I can get you. I know I can get you in the church and all that shit. I'll go to your fucking church. That doesn't mean anything. You didn't save nobody. You know what I mean? But anyways, just stop with all the conspiracy shit and the conspiracy medications, and the government's this and you got to try this and go to Mexico, and the horse tranquilizers and all the fucking shit, that people buying on WebMD, or somebody they knew said they knew somebody that did this. Shake yourself. Go in the mirror, shake yourself. And if that don't work, look in the mirror and slap yourself. Okay? You don't know the cure. You ain't gonna know the cure. You don't know anybody that's got a cure for cancer, AIDS, or whatever. You don't know anybody. You're not that fucking special. And neither am I to get it. I'm comfortable. I'm okay. Whatever comes, I'm okay, because that is life. Without cancer, I'm still gonna fucking die. And I'm okay with that. I told you guys a long time ago in other videos, my bags have been packed since I was a kid. I'm not afraid. I'm ready to go whenever it's time to go. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about that. I think that I should be more worried about some of you, because you think you're gonna live forever. You think you got all the time in the fucking world, and you don't. You better start to come to terms with what's going on with you, that you're dying just like I am. And get your shit together. Don't worry about trying to find cures for me and all that shit, because you ain't gonna find it. You know what I mean? You ain't got the golden ticket. This is the way it is. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the thoughts, but just stop with the conspiracy shit and all these medications, all these. Just stop with it. I'm not gonna try it. And that's it. What will be will be. You cannot save me. You're not gonna be the fucking savior. And whatever you send me is not gonna save me. What's gonna happen is gonna happen for me and for you, and that's that. Again, thank you guys for supporting me. Thank my boys for the messages that they send me. The ones that don't, like the two messages I just talked to about. Those are the ones that don't do all that shit, the extra shit. You know what I mean? It's just a message. I appreciate that. All the other shit, I can do without it. Just, if you want to message me, send me a message. Again, well wishes, encouragement, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Whatever, doesn't matter. But stop with all the extra shit, and stop poking at me. Stop trying to throw your shit on me. I don't like it. After a while, it's like, okay, I'm gonna stop fucking communicating with you, because you just don't seem to fucking get it. You're like it's sad to say, but you're like a fucking rapist. You know what I mean? You just don't. You can't take no for an answer. I don't mean to sound disrespectful, but I've always thought of it that way. Certain religion, people with certain religious beliefs, that's what I think. Like, kind of like a fucking rapist, man. You will not take no for an answer. You're going to continue to get in there. You're going to continue to try to get in there, no matter what. Even if it breaks up your friendship. You know what I mean? Because you can always say, well, at least I tried. The Lord knows I tried. Come on, man. Stop with all that shit. Please. Stop with that shit. Stop with the conspiracy medications and all that shit. Just be my friend. Just be my family. That's it. I don't need nothing else. I got a doctor already. I don't need fucking WebMD doctors. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys though, man. I really do. Please, like, share, comment, whether it's good or bad. Let me know how you feel. Because I'll definitely tell you how the fuck I feel. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to get that off my chest because I deal with it every day. It's an everyday thing with me. Everyday thing I gotta deal with. And you know, after a while, it just gets like, fuck, man. I don't even want to look at your messages. Most of the time, if I Instagram, I'll delete the shit if I see that. So just know that I'm not gonna try anything you say. So leave it alone. Let it be. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and that's it. That's life. That's my destiny. So with that being said, again, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you are notified when I drop these videos. And I most definitely will be talking to you guys later.